Greetings from the DPOinBOX Academy. Retaining personal data. How long is too long?
Hi everyone. In this video, I'm going to continue with my coverage of data protection issues that DPOs have to find answers for. In our many years of consulting work, one of the key gaps in almost every organization is the data retention period. How long are records with personal data being retained by the organization? This point typically gets ignored with the view that we might need it in the future. The privacy law, although, does not allow that. It requires the organization to have a retention policy and period. As part of implementing the data protection program, you must have identified the personal data inventory and mapped it to the relevant process. The data retention period in Storage Repository Report in DPOinBOX gets the focus of the DPO. The Storage Repository Report provides multiple dashboards, but we shall focus on the data retention period, especially on the two extreme bars. One that does not have any retention period, one that has a high or an indefinite retention period. Clicking on the bars will reveal the relevant department that does not have the retention period. The DPO can then reach out to the specific department and advise on appropriate corrective measures. The other point to note is this. Once the data is not to be retained, it has to be destroyed appropriately. It can't be a situation like crushing a paper document with personal data into a ball and throwing it in the dustbin. It has to be destroyed using a shredder. And if the data is stored on a hard disk or a thumb drive, it has to be destroyed using a professional organization, and evidence of such destruction has to be recorded. So, if you identified earlier that there was no documented destruction SOP, as you can see in the screen now, it is a process gap or a risk that the DPO can work with the process owner to create the SOP document. It can then be connected to the relevant process, which will be reflected in the report. Thus, this report is useful and helpful for DPOs to check the integrity of the processes and have meaningful insights for implementing relevant controls. In summary, organizations need to have a policy, train the employees on the policy, put the resources like buying a shredder or engaging a professional destruction agency, and adhere to it. Thus, ability to get timely metrics like these helps the DPO identify key areas in privacy compliance. One does not have to put in any effort, barring a few clicks, to get such insights. In summary, today we have covered the way DPOinBOX can be used to demonstrate compliance with retention limitation and protection obligation of the data protection law. We have done similar videos on using DPOinBOX for risk, third-party management, and other aspects of storage, and many more aspects. Look out for those and many more in the DPOinBOX Academy. You can sign up for a trial account of DPOinBOX.com in this website. If you would like to get more hands-on experience with powerful analytics in DPOinBOX, you can join our 2-day hands-on course. Thank you for your attention. Bye for now.
I hope this has been useful to you. For data protection at your service, keep the questions and feedback coming. Till next time.